My beautiful girlfriend Kat. I've glued those clips in. First try of my latest toy. My Hoover died. Problem with the fuse box. Heading over to a place called Speed Shack. Just check this place out. I think the owner Steve now wants a picture of my old banger. We are quite local to Inky Autos. Sierra P100, Anglia, CVH Mk1 Fiesta, CB Radio, Mk1 Escort, 3-door estate. Here is the very talented Inky.
Thank you very much.
Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marcus Hayes, and today you join me round the garage with my beautiful girlfriend Kat, who has dropped me round here today in Roger, the plastic Fiesta, who has been a lifesaver lately. He's been a bit of a daily for me over the last couple of weeks. Can't wait to get my ECU back from Motorsport Electronics so that I can get my daily Maud, the Mk1 Mk2 Escort, back on the road. Anyway, today I've got some running around to do, and I'm going to be stopping off at a couple of really cool places, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. But first, I can give you a bit of a follow-up on the last video. If you saw the last video, you know that Esther now has a carbon fibre interior, and today I brought the carbon fibre dash top round and I've finally bolted it in now. I did what I said I was going to do with regards to adding the clips so that the 6-dial dash could screw in, and it all seems to be working fine. I've glued those clips in and the 6-dial dash is screwed in. I think they're screwing into the clips and not into the expanding foam underneath, but yeah, they're in there solid. So yeah, really happy with that. And as I say, I've now got the carbon fibre dash top finally bolted in. I've actually been clearing out Esther's cockpit today because it still had loads of tools and screws and goodness knows what all over the floors. And I think I'm going to be taking Esther with me today when we go and run the errands that we need to run. But before I do, I want to give her a hoover out, which means I get a first try of my latest toy. So I recently picked up this petrol generator from Costco, and the idea behind buying this was so that I can crack on with Heidi, my other Mk1 Mk2 Escort, because the next thing I want to be doing on her is bare metal in the engine bay and inside the boot, and then I'll be able to send that car off for its first bits of paintwork. Massive shout out to everyone who has been asking about what's going on with Heidi. I did really want to be diving into her by now, but I've got so much to do on Esther and Maud that Heidi's taking a bit of a back seat, but I will get round to her. Anyway, we've put oil in the generator and fuel, and I've already tested it and it works fine. So yeah, got the hoover hooked up, so just going to quickly hoover Esther's floors, and then we can chuck the mats back in and get on the road. My hoover died. Good. Alright, so absolutely failed to hoover this car out. I'll have to get myself another hoover for the garage, especially now that I've got some power. I've also got a bit of a problem with the fuse box, which I haven't mounted yet to the switch panel, and yeah, one of the connectors, if you wiggle it, the car cuts out. So I've sellotaped it to the tunnel and hopefully that'll be all right. I need to rewire up that plug. I'm now heading over to a place called Speed Shack in West Drayton because I need to pick up something for this car. I'm not going to reveal what it is. It's something really small, but it's also part of me fitting something really exciting to this car really soon. But yeah, when I get there, I'll let you have a look around Speed Shack because it's a really cool place. Steve at Speed Shack's always getting loads of cool parts in for old Fords, and he's a bit of an expert when it comes to wheel nuts and wheel studs as well. You can literally give him a call, tell him what car you've got and what wheels you want to run, and he'll be able to supply the correct wheel nuts for those wheels. But yeah, I will leave links in the description to Speed Shack's Facebook page and also their eBay shop. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch back up with you when I get there. so I've made it to Speed Shack. As I say, I'm not going to show you what I've purchased for myself here today, but I will wave my camera about so you can see all the bits that Speed Shack have got for sale. Just check this place out. So yeah, as you can see, it's a proper Aladdin's Cave parts shop. Love coming down here to have a look around. As I mentioned on the way down here, I will leave all the links in the description to Speed Shack's social media and their eBay shop and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think the owner, Steve, now wants a picture of my old banger for his social media, which is totally fine. Take it easy. Cheers, man. All right, so as it turns out, we are quite local to Inky Autos, where we've been loads of times in the past. There's usually loads of interesting stuff there for us to check out. But if any of you have been watching my videos a while, you'll remember Kev, who's got the Olympic blue Mk1 Escort with the Cosy lump in it. He actually asked me if he could borrow my arch roller, which is obviously totally fine. So I'm going to drop the arch roller round to Inky's, because Kev's always going there anyway. And yeah, as I say, while we're at Inky's, we'll get a chance to check out what him and his team have been up to. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of cool classic Fords to check out. All right, so as usual, plenty of interesting stuff to check out at Inky Autos. We've seen this Sierra before. That is one of Inky's projects, which he looks like he hasn't started yet. Absolutely love seeing his Rat Rod P100, which we've seen loads of times on the channel. In the Fab Hut at the moment, we've got this really cool burgundy coloured 105E Anglia, and it looks like Inky's been doing some fabrication on this. Love a 105E Anglia, and yeah, this Fab Hut is really handy for doing this sort of thing. Into the main workshop, we've got a CVH lump sitting on this table, which is actually out of Inky's Mrs.'s new car, which is a Cabriolet Mark III or Mark IV Escort, I can't remember. But yeah, check this Mk1 Fiesta out. We've seen this before it got painted. This belongs to Inky's partner, Dean. And Dean actually has a YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link to in the description. But yeah, he always told me that it was going to be grey with orange accents. And it's so cool to see it. Check out this cockpit with all the orange accents. Absolutely love it. Really low back seats in it. Got an orange roll cage. He's even done the fuel tank orange, and yes, that is a CB radio aerial, which has also been done in orange. I mean, I love a Mk1 Fiesta, but this one's really awesome. He's done a lot of custom bits around it. For example, the rear number plate recess. I think normally it would be up here without a recess, but he's actually put a recess in the bumper down there. These would normally have vents in the scuttle, which is also smoothed off. And I think there's some more smoothing gone on around the front here. Yeah, there would normally be a seam here. And I think there's something, I think there would normally be like a bit sticking out for the number plate at the front there as well. So yeah, he's done some sort of custom work around there. Absolutely loving the US spec grille with the FORD on it. But yeah, what an awesome Mk1 Fiesta. Looks like it's sitting on some Super Sport rims. And look, he's even done the calipers orange. Absolutely love it. Oh look, Inky's just opened the bonnet so we can check out the engine bay. I remember him showing me the engine block, which is painted orange with a grey rocker cover, obviously to match the colour scheme of the rest of the car. And it's running on side draft Webers. And yeah, Dean actually rebuilt this crossflow himself. Everywhere you look, you see more orange. Look at the orange radiator fan. Really nice radiator that is actually. Even the gearbox has been painted orange. But yeah, what an awesome Mk1 Fiesta. I'm actually running out of battery and I haven't got any spare ones with me, but I've got one more really cool old school Ford to show you. Check out the Mk1 Escort 3-door estate. I've said before on the channel how much I love these and that I'd love to get a red one and turn it into a combi van and put Royal Mail decals on it. But yeah, this one has been finished in white. The guy actually painted it himself, sitting on the Peugeot steels, which is a common thing that people do on these cars nowadays. And it's got a Series 1 RS turbo lump in it. Inky's got to do various things to do with the engine on this car. The owner has bought some, I think, radiator and intercooler and stuff like that that's sitting on the seats. But yeah, got the Recaro interior. I'm assuming that would be a Series 1 RS Recaro interior. But yeah, absolutely love the 3-door Mk1 estate. Just noticed it's got the RS 1600i decal down the side of the bonnet. I think normally they would have it here, but yeah, that's a really nice touch to break up the white paint. So yeah, as usual, plenty of really cool stuff going on down at Inky's Autos. Here is the very talented Inky.
Thank you very much.
And yeah, Inky's just told me that Dean is actually getting his Mk1 Fiesta tuned very soon by the legend that is Chris Todd. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing how many ponies are in this engine that Dean rebuilt himself. I've said recently how much I'd love to add a Fiesta to my fleet, and yeah, absolutely love this one. Now I know Inky's got to do the off himself soon, and we've got things that we're doing this evening, so we're gonna have to shoot off in a minute as well. But as usual, I will leave links in the description to Inky's Autos social media and all that sort of stuff, and I'll also leave links to the West London Classic Ford group social media, which is a group that Inky and his friends run. It's actually been a while since I've come to one of the breakfast meets with you lot.
We're out on one tomorrow, mate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Weekly occurrence with you lot, isn't it?
Yeah, we're at Old Windsor tomorrow.
Oh, right, cool.
In the morning, so
yeah,
that'd be good. It'd be good to get the motors out.
well, I know I'm too busy for that one. I will definitely come to one at some point in the near future, man. We'll get another shot of Inky's P100, seeing as he's got it out in the sun. But yeah, right now, we're going to get out your way, Inky.
No problem, mate.
I will see you soon. Yeah, likewise. Well, that was really cool catching back up with Inky for the first time in quite a while, actually. Really need to get myself out to some of the breakfast meets with him and the rest of the West London Classic Ford crew. Definitely won't be able to go to the one they're going to tomorrow though. But yeah, we've been out and about way longer than planned today, and we need to go and do some food shopping, and we're also going out later to watch the new Jurassic Park film in the cinema. But yeah, now we need to get Esther back home to her garage, and hopefully we'll have at least 1 or 2 opportunities to push the loud pedal to the floor on the way. Alright, so with Esther tucked safely back into her garage, we've now jumped in Roger the Plastic Fiesta to make our way home, and we've got some non-car related errands to run before we can then go and watch the film at the cinema later. Now I actually dropped a load of more new parts for Esther round to her garage today, which if you're a patron you would have already seen. Things are going to get really busy with Esther over the next couple of weeks. Got so many cool parts to fit, some dream parts that I've always wanted and never thought I would have been able to get yet. So yeah, definitely stay tuned to the channel for all of that. But as I mentioned earlier, I thought I may as well take you along with me on our little running around day today. One thing that definitely stands out is Dean's Mk1 Fiesta. So cool to see that thing painted, and yeah, I'm sure we'll be seeing that car out and about being used on the channel at some point in the near future as well. So before I go, I want to send a massive shout out to Steve at Speed Shack, and also massive shout out to Inky, Dean and the rest of the team at Inky's Autos. But other than that, I'm going to end this video here. If you did think it was any good, please do give it a thumbs up and a share. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Click subscribe to keep up to date with all my future uploads, and check the links in the description to my social media. I'll also leave a link to my website down there for any of you guys that want to check out my regular blog posts or get your hands on some official Marcus Hayes merchandise. I'll also leave a link to my Patreon in the description. Massive shout out and a thanks to all my patrons. I really appreciate your support. And as always, I'll leave my email address in the description for anyone who wants to contact me. But other than that, until next time, from me and my beautiful girlfriend Kat, thanks for watching.